Good afternoon, dear children. As you all know that we are on chapter Plant Life. And in our last session, we had discussed about the parts of plant, that is root system and shoot system, in which we had discussed in detail about the root system and its functions, primary and secondary functions. Today we will discuss the types of roots and also about shoot system. Let's talk about types of roots. So children, roots are mainly of two types: tap root and fibrous roots. Tap root. It is a type of root that grows vertically downwards, is tapering. Tapering means it is broad from top and gets narrower and narrower, and finally it joins as a form of tip. Means it is in conical form and straight and bears many branches, and this is called the main root. In the picture also you can see that taproot is a single large central and dominant root from which other roots sprout laterally. Some examples of taproot are the roots of all the big trees, root of spinach, tulsi, coriander, carrot, radish, turnip, and sweet potato, and so on. So when you uproot some plant and you see that there is a single root that is a dominant root, you can say centrally dominant root, which is going downward, and from that root some lateral hair-like structures or hair-like roots they are growing, then you can say that that root is a tap root. Fibrous root. Fibrous root is a type of root that spreads widely in the ground and does not have a main root. Means fibrous roots system is the opposite of taproot system. In taproot system, we had seen that there is a single dominating root that grows downward, but there is no single dominating root in case of fibrous root. There are many hair-like roots which emerge from the base of stem, and these are not very deep rooted. These doesn't go very deep in the ground. It is usually formed by thin, hairy, branched roots growing from the stem. Now let's see the example of some plants which have fibrous root system. Children, all the grasses, they have fibrous root system. All cereal plants like wheat, corn, rice, etc., and all the leguminous plants like pulses, means peas, gram, etc., they all have fibrous root system. In the picture also you can see that fibrous root system just look like it spreads as a fibers widely in the ground. Children, do you know that all edible roots like carrot, turnip, and sweet potato, radish, they all are taproot. In this, the taproot part gets swollen and stores food. Now let's talk about shoot system. The part of the plant above the ground is known as shoot system. It is visible to us as it is present above the ground, and it consists of different parts like leaves, stem, flowers and fruits. In the diagram given at the side, you can see the different parts of shoot system. As we have already discussed that shoot consists of stem, leaf, flower and fruit. So we will study about these parts one by one. Today we will take the first part, that is stem. A stem is the main body or stalk of the plant having nodes and internodes. In the picture given at the side, you can see that lateral buds and leaves grow out of the stem at some intervals. So the part of the stem from where the leaves and the buds they emerge or they come out is called node part. Means they are nodes, and these nodes are present at some intervals, at some gaps, and the space or the area between two nodes is called internode. So you can see in this picture that it's very clear that some nodes are present on the stem, and the area between the nodes, internode, is also there. So each and every stem has nodes and internodes. Now let's talk about the functions of a stem. The stem provides support to the plant. You can also say that it is like a skeleton of the plant. It holds leaves, flowers and buds. It transports fluids between root and shoot. Fluid is something which can flow, and these fluids are in the form of water and food. Means the stem transports water absorbed by the root, water and minerals absorbed by the root to the leaves, and the leaves use this water to prepare its food, and the food prepared by leaves is transported to the whole parts of the plant including root through this stem. Also, a stem keeps the leaves in the light. The stem always grows towards the light so that the leaves get maximum light to prepare their food. And as a secondary function, you can say that some of the stems they store food. Means some of the stems perform the function of storage of food. These are some of the pictures which show how stem moves towards the light so that the leaves get light to prepare their food. In this picture, you can see edible stems are given, which you can eat raw or in cooked form. So the stem of celery plant, lotus stem, sugarcane, they all can be eaten, means they are edible. Here are some edible underground stems which are generally considered as root vegetables, but they are actually stems, but they look like roots. For example, potato, ginger and turmeric. Through this picture, I want to explain you why potato is considered as underground stem. Children, as I have told you that we will consider that part of the part as stem which has nodes and internodes. So potato also has nodes and internodes. You can see that in one of the picture the circles are marked. These are showing the nodes of the potato or eyes of the potato. These eyes present on potato, they are the nodes of potato, and you can see that buds or leaves are coming out from this part of the potato, and the rest of the part, the part which is present between these eyes, is internode part of the potato. So we can say that potato is a stem, not root. Children, in our next session we will discuss types of stem.